The sun is gone, perfect timing for showing you my greenhouse. A Vitavia small model.
Hello, good evening, warm welcome. Welcome to my allotment here in Holland. And if you come here for the Vitavia greenhouse, again, warm welcome. I'm going to share with you my experience with the greenhouse. Cute one. And if you are watching from London or in the US and somewhere in the same latitude as Amsterdam, you will surely need this Vitavia in a little allotment plot like this. Please join me. I'm going to show you the Vitavia greenhouse.
By the way, this is not a paid advertisement or endorsement. I'm just happy with the product.
This is an allotment garden, so I've got lots of apple trees. And since there's my Vitavia, it's hardly visible. But since I come from the Philippines, from the tropics, I have this need to grow tropical vegetables, which in this part of the world not possible. So I need this, my greenhouse. So this is my greenhouse. It consists of several panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's not big. It's just big enough for my purpose. Look. On the other side is my shed. What was I saying? I was talking about needing this greenhouse to be able to grow tropical crops or tropical vegetables in this part of the world. And this has been here. I built this more than 3 years ago, and I'm very happy with it. At first, I was apprehensive I would not be able to build it myself. Why? Because it involves glass, and you cannot simply cut the glass to fit certain measurements. That's for the pros, but to my surprise and to my relief, there's this allowance. It does have to be perfectly in straight or in right angle. There's an allowance, so no glitch at all. I was able to build it by myself, really. My very first time to build it, amateur, I was able to build it. And now I'm enjoying it. I'm going to show you the modifications that I made inside. Let's get inside. Here, come in. Oh, it's warm.
I mean modifications and implementation.
It's really warm in here. The temperature outside is roughly 20 degrees, and inside I think it's above 30, simulating the conditions in Bangkok, in Manila, in India, where tropical crops like these ones, the Kerala, if you're watching from India, and the Ampalaya in the Philippines, I've been growing them perfectly in this greenhouse. And look what I did. Since it can get very hot here in the summer, I also installed what are these called? Curtains or shadow material or sun protection. And this limits the sun rays. It can really get hot here. So what did I do to fully optimize my use of this? I divided the area into two surfaces, or into two areas. One for directly planting the crops in the ground. So as you've noticed, I've got here beans, spaghetti beans, the tropical sort, and the ampalayas there. I have here taro, Polynesian root crop. And on this side, this is where I grow my potted crops. What do I have in here? I've got here dahlias that are still being started, and these are spinach, Malabar spinach. I've got here okra, or what ladyfingers, which I will be transplanting later, and moringa. Look at this moringa. And on this side, I've got the shelvings for, not for displaying, but for just for exposing my seedlings to the sun. And for seedlings that need extra protection, especially from extreme heat and the rats. I have this cabinet here. Look, these were outside for the past days, but I brought them here because the rats begin to eat them, so they need a special protection. That's why I put them here. So it's small enough, but yet it's so I would say it's small, but yet it's big enough to afford me this this combination, direct in soil planting and in plot planting, plus the cabinetries here, plus another. I have here a water tank. I have installed a salt watering system here, but at the same time, the water tank, I have learned from experienced growers that in cold nights, the stored or the heat absorbed by the water, it depends on the volume of water, of course, will get dissipated inside the greenhouse, and that in effect will keep the temperature relatively higher, better or good for the plants. So, conclusion, I'd say, is spacious enough, but yet its form to me is decorative. It's got that perfect angle that complements the beauty of the garden. I'll show you that outside.
Not included in the set, but I installed automatic window openers. They open the windows when it gets too hot and closes them when it gets cold. I don't need to come to the allotment just to close the windows.
Let's go to a spot where I can show you a better angle. I think this is a good spot to show the architecture of the shed. Oh no, not of the shed, but of the greenhouse. Isn't that cute? Quaint. And I've got here a smaller greenhouse which complements its size. Small, slightly bigger, and there is my shed. I'm really happy with this little greenhouse. It's affordable, I'd say it's affordable, and I have the option for the hardened glass. So in case it rains with ice balls, which they call here hagelslag, or a hailstorm, it survives that. And even when I hope does not happen, what if those dead branches there fall on the glass? I hope that it survives that event. I hope that will not happen. So thank you for joining me here on this evening tour of my garden featuring my Vitavia greenhouse. Until next time, and the next time we'll be harvesting kangkong or water spinach, and we'll be doing stir fry. Until next time.